This is Jason Rice with Lotpop, and I want to show you how using the manufacturer descriptions of options like sunroof, moonroof, navigation, GPS, how using the manufacturer's keywords in your descriptions are costing you search results. Here's a screenshot of Chrome in one monitor, and over here I have Internet Explorer. I'm going to use two different web browsers so cookies aren't being stored to differentiate the numbers that we see here, and I'm doing just a national search for used cars generically. Here are the search results in Chrome. You can see over 1.5 million vehicles found, and over here in Internet Explorer 1.5 million vehicles found. Now what I'm going to do is do a search criteria like a lot of customers might do when they're looking for a vehicle. If they're further down the sales funnel, obviously they can narrow it down to other features, mileage, price point, year, make, model. They don't, in cars.com, they don't allow by options or features. So customer might type in here sunroof. So I'm going to do a search by sunroof. Now over here in Internet Explorer, I'm going to do the same thing. But one thing that customers probably are not searching for, but the dealerships will describe sunroof feature as, is a moonroof. Again, manufacturer's account as a moonroof. Customers probably searching for sunroofs. So let me go over here and tell you what we found on the sunroof search in Chrome. 341,000 vehicles found within Chrome, almost 342,000 vehicles found with sunroofs. Look what happens over here though when we search by moonroof. Another 200,000 vehicles listed for sale when somebody searches by moonroof. So as you can see by those numbers, using the manufacturer description of a sunroof by calling it a moonroof can cost you a ton of search results, which ultimately will cost you in vehicle detail page views. Let's take another generic search here. Another feature that's very popular with customers is navigation. Okay, I'm going to do a search here on Chrome for navigation. Again, over here, one way that they may or may not search, but one way sometimes we describe it as dealers is nav. And you would think the word navigation, nav, being in the word navigation, we would see about the same or more type vehicles. Over here with navigation, 231,000 vehicles show up in a search result. Over here, looking for cars with nav, 17,231. So if we abbreviate the description like nav instead of navigation, we're going to lose search results, ultimately vehicle detail page views, which sells more cars. Now let's do this same type of search on Craigslist. I'm in my market here in Kansas City, and I'm going to look for all cars and trucks, and I'm going to look for all cars and trucks. Again, I'm going to do two different browsers and show you the different search results. Now the way customers can search on Craigslist is a whole different dynamic. They can't search for cars, trucks, or SUVs, so they got to look for key features. So some of the things that they might type in is they might be looking for a four-wheel drive, and that customer might search 4WD. Now the biggest difference with Craigslist is it's unlike AutoTrader, Cars.com, those other sites, it doesn't do a VIN explosion and know if the cars are four-wheel drive or for all-wheel drive or two-wheel drive. So over there I did a search for 4WD. Customer might search that way. They might also search by 4x4. So if you're going to list cars on Craigslist and yours is a four-wheel drive, you can see here there's 1,116 cars listed as 4WD on Craigslist. But over here, there are 2,500 cars listed with the feature of 4x4. Now, as you can see here, just a simple change of putting a space between the 4 and the X and the 4, you got 290 cars. So as I'm saying, how customers are shopping for cars, how we describe them, are totally different. And if you're listing on sites like AutoTrader, Cars.com, you need to have multiples, sunroof and moonroof in your comments and your descriptions. Navigation, and GPS in your descriptions to allow, and pretty much meta tag your descriptions, allow your ads to keep popping up. If you're on sites like Craigslist, you got to think of every way a customer might type in a feature or equipment. Convertible with an IBLE or ABLE. It's spelt wrong multiple times on sites like Craigslist, and you don't know how people are searching. So on Craigslist, you need to fill your listings up with all different types of scenarios that a customer might type. So that right there, by doing that, will increase your search results, which will then increase your VDPs. Again, this is Jason Rice with Lotpop. Thank you for your time.